I myself have a love-hate relationship with writing. So, as a former Rhodes Scholar, I mean, you said that, you don't have to do much as a Rhodes Scholar. I only half believe you with that, okay? Because
No, you really don't. I mean, there are very little requirements. I mean, the way Oxford works, you have 8 weeks of school, 6 weeks of break. 8 weeks of school, 6 weeks of break, then you get like a 5-month summer. So, I mean...
So, if I were to apply for, I know I didn't finish my question, but, if...
You may have to pad your resume when you're applying, but once you get there, you're on easy street.
Okay.
That's a secret.
Okay. I love it. Okay, so what is your relationship with writing, per se?
I love the research, I love the reporting. The writing itself, I'm not sure anyone really enjoys it. I mean, there's a certain thrill when the idea coalesces. For me, the act of writing is really the act of thinking. It's how you pay attention to an idea. That's a very inefficient method. I don't recommend it because you end up writing lots of words that end up getting cut right away. But that's simply the way I think through ideas. So the act of writing itself, I think, is always frustrating. I have never met a writer who actually loves playing with adjectives and verbs and cranking out sentences.
Which word do I want to use now?
Yeah. But I think that is one of the things I really learned as a writer, was that writing is a craft, and it just takes time and practice. And if nothing else, blogging for me is just a way of practicing my own craft, practicing my own writing. And that's why I think, to be a good writer is not just about having raw talent. I think it's kind of a myth. I think before I began writing, I assumed some people were simply born Norman Mailers. They simply were incapable of writing not even particularly a big Norman Mailer fan, so I don't know if I said his name, but some people are incapable of writing a boring sentence. They just have that, linguistic panache from the get-go. And I think what I quickly learned was that writing always takes time. There's that famous 10,000 hour rule, right? To become an expert, to become talented in something, in any domain, it takes 10,000 hours plus or minus a few thousand hours. I think the same is true of writing, where it's about, you have to practice sentences, you have to learn how to weigh words, and that's how you get better at it. But it's slow and painstaking, and you have to write lots of ugly sentences before you can learn how to write a pretty one.
And the same goes with speech, because, as a speaker, you have to, really it's about writing the words before you say them.
Yeah.
Whether you do it mentally or, with the physical act of writing them down. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's always about making the act itself a little bit unconscious, making it feel more effortless. So you're not fixated on the mechanics of it. You can actually just deal with the ideas, the content itself.
Well, on that note, we'll be back with more from Jonah Lehrer.